How we change over the years. I'm not just talking about our physical changes, but our mental changes, and even more important, our emotional changes. What we regard as important as things change throughout our lives. When we're young men, young women, adventure lies ahead. For most of us anyway. We're optimists. Life is going to be good. We're going to carve out our destiny. We're going to bring ourselves happiness. We're going to do great things. Then, as time goes on, we start to think to ourselves, and this could happen any time between the late 30s and maybe 50 years of age. What's it all about anyway? What am I doing? What's important? And then as we get into older age, we realise that some of the motivation that we had earlier to do these great things and so forth fall away. And we look back on our lives and we see, what have I actually accomplished? And when you think about it, the real accomplishments are the relationships you've made, and whether they've been good relationships or poor, whether they've improved you as a person or made you bitter. Because motivation itself, I'm finding at my age, in my mid-80s, is no longer there. I'm not seeking to change the world anymore. I realise I've changed myself. Perhaps I'm lying here, perhaps I'm wrong. Of course I'd still like to change the world, but it's my interpretation of what is good, which might not necessarily gel with other people's. Most of us find that really what we want is peace, purpose, prosperity, and friends, good relationships, deep relationships, understanding. We want to be understood and we want to understand others. And I think this is because in the long run, at some very deep level, we know that we are all interconnected. We all have a commonality which we want to share. And this business of commonality and wanting to share and be part of it all becomes more predominant, I think, as we grow older. There's something that arises within us. I don't know what you could call it, except maybe it's love. Love for the world, love for people, love for ourselves, and a philosophy of life that we can live with, and knowing that when our body dies, our spirit does not.